Well, good evening and happy Sunday, Idaho. We're starting off with a look at some of our current temperatures across the board. 37 degrees is that current temperature in Boise. It's 38 over in Ontario, and up in our mountains, a little chillier with 14 degrees is the current reading in Stanley, 22 over in McCall. Now, looking at the feels like temperatures, there is a slight difference. We're seeing that the number averages about 8 to 10 degrees depending on where you are. So the feels like temperature is about 30 degrees in Boise. It's about 26 over in Mountain Home. Up in Stanley and McCall, we're not seeing too much of a difference just because the wind isn't as heavy, but down here in the valley, it's a much different story. That wind is playing a big factor in what we're feeling outside. Here's a look at about 7 p.m. the future wind gusts. Now, gusts is different than the sustained wind speed. Gusts are what it starts to max out at. So we're seeing that the gusts are hitting about 12 miles per hour here in Boise, and they're going to taper down a little bit, and then they're going to spike. They're just kind of here, there, and everywhere. It's really hard to say for certain what the trend is going to be, but rest assured, it is definitely going to disappear, just not yet. We're going to see it just hit one more peak by about 11 p.m. tonight. 18 miles per hour is what we're expecting in Boise. But this is a look at Monday at 9 a.m. The good news is things have calmed down by this point. 5 miles per hour is what we're going to be dealing with in Boise. We'll still see a pocket of the heavier wind down in the Mountain Home, Glens Ferry region, and that's really going to stick around. So Mountain Home and Glens Ferry, you're not going to get much of relief until about 5 p.m. tomorrow. So just keep that in mind. Now, things are looking clear through most of our Tuesday, but did you see that? Did you see how quickly all those colors started to roll in? Wednesday at 8 a.m., we are looking at some of those maximum wind gusts of about 40 miles per hour in Boise, 45 in Nampa. It's going to be up into the high 20s, low 30s in parts of our mountains. Going to be 46 over in Mountain Home. So can you imagine the temperatures that we're feeling? And then sustained wind gusts like this, we are looking at 10 to 15, even more degrees cooler of what it'll feel like for our temperatures. And this wind is not working without purpose. This wind is what's bringing us a system. So we have two systems that are working itself out. This one's already working its way through Oregon, and by tomorrow we'll see it will have already just kind of disseminated and turned into nothing for Idaho. It's this system back here. It's this nice low pressure system that's building just off the Gulf of Alaska. That's what's going to be bringing us some of the rain, the snow, the mix of the two starting Wednesday and pushing on through into early next week. So the wind is having to work really hard to get that all the way over there, all the way to us by Wednesday. Now, looking at tomorrow's high temperatures, again, they're really a catfish. It's not a true temperature. This is not what it's going to feel like tomorrow, but it is what it's going to read in your car or perhaps on a thermometer. It's looking to be 38 for Caldwell, 38 in Boise. It's going to be consistent across most of the valley regions. Now, as we move up into the west central mountains, we're not having to worry about the wind in the mountain regions just yet. It's really Wednesday that we're having to worry about. 38 will be the high in Riggins, 34 in Council, 25 for McCall and Donley. In the east central mountains, it'll be a high of 22 and 27 over in Fairfield. Again, not having to worry about that wind, but the Magic Valley could be feeling some of that residual wind that we're seeing. We saw that wind is really starting to pocket itself as it heads more towards eastern Idaho. Now, here's a look at the 7-day forecast showing you what to expect. It's really deceiving. That's the best way I can describe the forecast up until Wednesday, deceitful, because the temperatures that we see look pleasant, not going to feel that way. And then Stephanie, before you know it, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, with that possibility on Sunday, we're looking to have some unsettled wet weather and some snowy weather.
I'm just counting down the days for summer, honestly.
Yeah, or even spring. I mean, spring, the temperatures are nice. You can deal with some rain boots and a little bit of rain. That's it. Yeah.